Hello, and welcome to the video. All the garbage is gone. In reality, to those of you who are new here, this is not a set. This is my game room. I use this with my wife and our friends to play games. And unfortunately, every now and then, they want to do that. And that happened this last week. So all my computer stuff had to quickly get shuffled out of this room. And my God, I didn't realize how many computers I had. I want my living room back. And my office. I want this back too. So here we are. I have too many PCs. They're not really worth selling. I could sell them. Easy. But I know too many people who just don't have the money right now to buy a PC. So I think today we'll do something easy and hopefully fast because I am really low on time. We're going to build a donation PC. Again. Unfortunately, there's Tyranids on my table. Yeah, those are hard to get rid of. Anyway, I'm going to clap my hands and all of this mess will magically disappear. Shit. Okay, let me try something else. Well, it's been about an hour. Cleaned up. Called my elementary school math teacher. And explained to him my problem. You know, too many PCs. Getting them faster than I can get rid of them. And he let me in on a little secret. That's better lighting. He let me in on a little secret. Apparently, if you have too much of an item and you're trying to give it away, get rid of more than one at a time. So today, we're making 2 donation PCs. Recently, I released a video where we built a gaming PC from computers that I found and parts that I found using aluminum can recycling money. I thought that was pretty cool. The YouTube algorithm did not agree, but it is what it is. What is that noise? Well, I didn't actually find out what that noise was, but finished my taco while I was out there. Anyway, while we were doing that video, I picked up 5 PCs for $5 a piece. Unfortunately, although they were supposed to be fully working, just missing hard drives, it turned out 2 of them were bad. We discovered one was bad during the video, where it had bad capacitors. It started to work, and then changed its mind. The second one we actually discovered was bad on a Patreon exclusive video. Speaking of which, if you want to see exclusive behind the scenes content, you can find that at my Patreon down below. You don't have to buy anything. Any exclusive videos that require you to be a paid member will be released after 2 to 4 weeks to the general Patreon membership. You do not, I repeat, you do not have to financially support me through Patreon to get that exclusive content. Anyway, out of the 3 PCs that did work, 2 of them were these nice Lenovo ThinkCenters. Here's the other. These have, and I can't believe this, but these have i3 2120s. Not exactly blisteringly fast, but more than capable of running modern operating systems. And this one had 16 gigs of RAM. This one had 8. that's not bad at all. I intend to be yoinking some of that RAM. I could use that for other PCs. So we will flatten them out at 8 gigs each. Additionally, we will be taking out the HD 5770, which is in this one, which reminds me, this one would then be the one with 16 gigs of RAM. We'll be taking that out because A, it's my only working 5770, and B, they're not very reliable, and C, it's using a really weird Molex 2 6-pin adapter. Not ideal for long-term use. One of those PCs came with this. This is a GT 610. Not great, but we're not donating the world's greatest gaming machines. We're donating functional Windows 10 PCs to people in need. We're talking about the elderly. We're talking about people that just need something to apply for jobs with. You know, if they want a gaming PC, they can buy one. I can't keep giving those away all the time. I've already given away most of my good graphics cards. So, that's the plan. I have a couple of people in mind here at my apartment complex that just, let's just say they're a little bit down on their luck. And you know, this might cheer them up. So, let's get at it. Disassembly initiated. We'll get this weird workstation 5770 out of here. If I can even get the adapter out of here. That's another thing I forgot. We're using a single Molex to power that thing. Just not a good idea. So this can get the heck on out of here, if I can even free it up. Come on. There we go. The hard drive will remain. Actually, no, that's right. That's one of my big ones. I need that for Steam games. So we're going to go ahead and... Oh, that wasn't very well secured. Pop this out of here. And we will find a different drive to throw in here. The SSD, although it is only 80 gigs, I can't afford to replace this. I don't have a lot of SSDs. I'm in just as much... let's just say that my finances are not much better than the people I'll be donating this to. The only difference is I have a bunch of PCs and they have no PCs. So, let's find a hard drive. 500 gigs ought to do it, I'd say. Oh man, that thing just does not slide very well. Okay. I don't like this mounting method. It kind of stinks. So this is supposed to go in there. There we go. That's not going to come out. Okay. So we don't need this extra SATA cable. DVD drive's hooked up. I just realized I installed the hard drive backwards. That ought to do it. Oh, fuck, where to put it? I found a couple of other graphics cards. I found this, which I think is an HD 53, does it say? An HD 5450. I don't actually know if this is better than the GT 610. I will look it up, and if it is, I'll be... Wait, it has HDMI, it's already better. Assuming it works. HDMI is basically necessary for anybody who's going to be using these. I do have this, which I know is better. This is an RX, I want to say 430. It's really slow, but it is faster than that. But it has DVI and DisplayPort instead of HDMI, so I also think it has a bad fan. Anyway, we'll see. I don't even know if this card works. If it doesn't, we might just put this in anyway. I mean, it is a free PC. I'm doing what I can to not make it a piece of garbage, but there's only so far I can go. Well, supposedly the GT610 is actually like twice as fast as that. But, I mean, this has HDMI. We're not building a gaming PC. We're building something for free to give to someone who just needs a PC. They need internet access and probably don't care about much else right now because they need to get a job, from what I've heard. And it's hard to get a job if you don't have internet access. Anyway, let's leave this in here for now. I will scrounge through my graphics cards to see if I have anything better. I do have this. This is a GTS 250. This is not a very good option. I know that this fan is very bad, very noisy, and just awful. But it also does have HDMI, so I don't know. I'm really running out of cards that even support HDMI at this point. I don't have a lot of stuff that's new. Anyway, let's see what else we've got. So I never got around to messing with this one. I know that it works, but I'm going to go ahead and take out this extra low-profile RAM because I could really use extra DDR3 right now. If I'm going to continue to do these giveaways, that is. There we go. Get this all squared away. Okay. That's good enough. Get ourselves a power cable. And this one, I just wasn't able to really find anything else. So it is getting the GT610. I really, really hope that they have something they can use VGA or DVI with. So that's basically it for this one. I'm just running out of good parts. I couldn't give them something better if I really wanted to. This is, I just don't have anything. So let's get Windows installed and get these gone. Well, unfortunately that 5450 is dead. Which means that we will be throwing in the RX 430 or whatever this card was. It's a better card anyway. It just doesn't have HDMI. But at this point, since we threw the GT610 in the other PC, neither of them have HDMI. So whoever these end up going to, I hope they have an HDMI adapter. Well, I have searched far and wide through my collection because that RX 430 was also dead. Who'd have thunk it? I swore that one worked, but I guess not. So we have some problems. I don't have another card that I can put in this machine. Not one that I'm willing to put in, at least. I've got this R7 This is the first graphics card that I ever purchased brand new. I'm keeping this. I've got a whole bunch of AGP graphics cards. That won't work in this machine because it's PCI Express. I have a whole bunch of PCI Express graphics cards that are old and won't work with Windows 10. Then I've got stuff like these. This is my RX 460. I know that this works, and it probably would work in this machine. But this is one of the, it's a little embarrassing, but this is one of the best graphics cards I own. I'm not giving this away. Then I've got plenty of like GTX 600 series that require 6-pin power adapters, at which point we run into the same issue as with the 5770. I'd love to put one in here, but the power supply really is not designed to handle that. It's just a bad idea. So I'm kind of at an impasse. Yes, these PCs actually do have onboard DisplayPort, which can easily be converted to HDMI. But that's onboard graphics, and that's terrible. I don't want to give away the best that I have, but I'm also not willing to give away something that's going to perform absolutely terribly. Remember, these people actually have to use these computers. So, what are my choices? Well, I could give away something I don't want to give away. I don't like that idea. I could go and pay money to buy new stuff, which I'm totally willing to do, and then give it away, but I don't have a lot of money. Or I wait. I give away one PC today and wait until I have acquired new stuff. This HD 5450, I like these cards. They're pretty bad, but I like them. And who knows, maybe I'll get another one of these in a garbage PC one of these days, and then we can finish the other PC to give away. Alternatively, we could upgrade the power supplies in these PCs, but I don't have a lot of those either. So, I think that does it. We're going to give away one PC today, and the other one, it'll just have to wait. So who am I going to give this away to? This would work better if I knew half my neighbors. Hey, do you need a computer? I'm giving away a computer. Do you need one?
No, we got one, thank you.
Okay. Do you know anyone who needs one?
No, I do not.
Darn. Thanks anyway. I guess we could just start knocking on doors. Hi. Do you want a free computer?
What?
Here.
What are you giving away a computer for?
I have too many.
Oh, goodness gracious.
I've got like 50 or 60.
You don't want anything for
That's for YouTube video.
it? Okay, awesome. Thank
You
you.
have a good one. It's not super great, but it has Windows 10.
Oh, so that works. It's better than 11.
You have a good one.
Thank you.
Not a problem. You have a good one.
You too.
Well, that's one computer successfully given away. I don't know who I gave it to, but sounded like they needed one, so happy with that. I need to find a better way to do this, but for now, that's kind of gonna have to be it. I have given away a few PCs on Craigslist and Facebook Marketplace and all that, but anytime I list a free PC, I get so many messages that it actually becomes hard to use my phone. So, plus then I can't really preemptively meet the person and see if they really need a free PC, because some of these people have taken free PCs from me in the past, turned around and sold them for money. And that's not really what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to give people computers who genuinely need computers. So, yeah, gotta find a better way to do this. With that said, I can at least get Windows 10 installed using the onboard graphics, and we can just upgrade it later. Real shame that's bad. I swore it worked just fine. Unless it's some kind of weird requirement of this particular motherboard. I do actually own another GT610, but this one's really weird. It, number one, the first one actually had HDMI. Micro HDMI, which is awful, but you know, or mini, whatever it's called. This one has two DMS59 ports. That's terrible. Just as a, I think I have one, I do. Here we go. This is a DMS59 splitter. See how it's got that pin knocked out there? You can plug it in here, and it splits out. So this card, I guess, was designed to run 4 monitors, which, okay, I guess, but I only have like 2 or 3 of these. I am not getting rid of these. I need them. I need them. So, I don't know. Next month I'll probably pick up a handful of GT 730s or something. Those would have been perfect for these PCs. And who knows? Maybe I can upgrade that one guy's PC that I just gave away when I pick up a new graphics card. Either way, let's get Windows 10 installed here. And to be honest, there isn't really a whole lot more to do with this PC. I don't have any graphics cards to put in it. So, since we are effectively done with this video, I suppose it's time. I'd like to thank ZBurk10, Shane, Josh Hartman, Jarl, Flocala, Dr. Larks, and Adam for being the $3 ISA tier patron supporters. I'd like to thank Glenn King for being my $6 PCI tier supporter. Thank you very, very much. And Sean Patrick, Pefty Lefty, I love that name, Daniel Pate, Daniel Covert, and Carly Dunlop for being my $9 AGP tier supporters. Thank you all very, very much. And if you'd like to see exclusive behind-the-scenes content, you can find that on my Patreon. And again, as I mentioned earlier, you don't necessarily have to pay for it. If you'd like to send me junk like GT730s, you can send that to my P.O. Box located at... Something is falling on my chair. What is this? Oh, it's a socket set. Anyway, you can find my P.O. Box at 525 Kellogg Avenue. That is Kellogg with 2 G's. P.O. Box number 104. That is in Ames, Iowa 50010. Thank you very, very much for watching this video. I know this one's a little bit shorter and we didn't do any game testing, but these weren't gaming PCs. These were just PCs to get people up and running. And until next time, thank you for watching.